Let's get building.
Hello there, welcome to JonnyBuildz. I am your host Johnny, and a little bit of a different stream today. We will be building some stuff, but it's going to be stuff that's related to TUBS and getting those things going, and doing some organization of some stuff for the Hoth build that I have. Just some boxes that need to be a little bit better organized and made sure that I have everything I need to have in order to... Why are both my cats coming in here? Go on, go, 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 go. Go on, back up. She's like, fine, I'm gonna go over here. Whatever. Cats are silly. Anyway, so that's what is happening tonight. So there is some building. I have, well, let me put this one back. Hold on. I have this that I've had for kind of since I started streaming. This is the little holder, the thing that's fit my signs, and of course it should be made of Lego because, you know, I do Lego. So these fit in, this fits into here, but because I'll be doing the Death Star, and mostly I'll be at the Death Star stuff, not at my place, or where I'll be displaying the hey everybody, good to see you. Oh, everyone's saying trash so far. Interesting. Okay. I actually don't mind taking out the trash. I just did that not too long ago today. So, but anyway, so I have this. I need to refine it a little bit and adjust it so it fits it a little bit better. Hey, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. So I got to make another one though, because I have two signs this time, which will be the first time doing that. One that's, you know, a typical like, hey, this is JonnyBuildz, you know, this is the stuff I do, blah, blah, blah. But then I need another one that is for going to be where my main display is at. That's not the Death Star. That directs people to the Death Star. That says, hey, you know, where is Johnny? You know, well, he's doing this. So, yeah. So, need to fix this up a little bit, and we need to work on this. So I have pieces and stuff for doing that. Anyone know what is special about this piece or where it comes from? I forgot to look it up, but I remember where it's from, but I need to double check just to make sure. See if anyone knows. Let's hold on a second. What is that? 390 is on it. Yes, see? Brick piece with a 390 on it. What does it come in? What sets does this come in? Those are lots for sale. Hold on. See? I'm getting old. I'm telling you. I need to, gotta put on the glasses to see up close anymore these days. Appears in one set. This only appears in one set. Take a guess. Take a guess what set this appears at. It's funny. It is a funny set. Just take a guess, like what kind of thing. It's a younger type of set. So try and guess or think of sets that you know, younger people would do. Very simple, you know, but it only appeared in one set. Try to guess what that is. And as you do that, I'm going to be working on this. One thing that I still need to learn as a mock builder is a lot of times I like to make things uniform. I like things to be even. Bricks are very good for that. You know, this is a 2x4. That is a very even thing. And so even when I'm doing stuff like this, like odd numbers, I just don't like them, and I need to learn to work with odd numbers and make them work for me and do fun things with them. So I'm trying to do that with this one in some different ways. So I'm gonna add one of these in because it's goofy. Put that kind of right there. Or maybe I'll, you know what, maybe I'll put it up here. and put this along, just so it's different. Forcing myself to do something a little bit different. Oh, and even something like this is different. Yeah. Because it's a Technic piece. It's got the holes in it. So. The funny thing too is I can do whatever I want on the back side here. So like I can put this there, and then even though that's not a flat piece, you can tell these are old because there's some dirt on this. Well, you can't see it, but some of these have dirt on them. But hey, that gives a character, right? As my dad would say. Where'd the other bin go? I had another bin. Oh. Doesn't have any yellow. We'll get some orange here too. All right. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're working on. We're going to do a couple different things. This is the set that 390 comes from. It's a basic Lego set, and the 390 is there on the side of the helicopter. So we're going to put that in here. All right, I think we're good there. Hold on, I want to do this. It's all falling to pieces. Okay, that's only like that because of having these couple pieces there, but that's fine. Once we get some of these other pieces on there, it'll stay fine. Yeah. Though I might have it not tall enough, and so that's why it's really messing up. So let's see. Let us see. Oh, I think it is correct. Maybe not. Everything's falling. Everything is broken. Let's join this stuff together a little bit. There we go. So how are you doing tonight? I think that is the correct height. Yep, it is. That is correct. Let's do another one of these down here. Join stuff together. Those I want to push back a little bit, so let's do this. One more here. There we go. All right. Move this back over. Because as long as the corners are good, then everything else will be fine. All right. No, there's another person here. I don't know who, but someone is lurking. I got a lot of these for some reason. A lot of these in yellow, so. You had the day off? Me too. Ooh, perfect. All right. So we got 4 each. Tilt this down just a little bit. 4 each. Because I don't want them. I want these to lean a little bit, and in fact, because the way I have this done, these are inside here are 1 by. These ones are 2 by, so it's two taller, even though inside it's going to be the same. But I'm going to use this. Can't do it that way, like that. I want to use this to make like little legs for it, so that it can lean. I'm trying to figure out how I want. Hey Vab, how you doing? See, Vab's the lurker. There he goes. All right, so I kind of want to do it there. Is that enough? Ooh, yeah, that'll be enough. There we go. Illegal building technique? No. Nope, nope, not at all. Nothing illegal about it. It works, it fits. There we go. And I think I'm gonna take this 390 out, and I'm gonna put it on, I'm gonna put it so it's more visible. You vote, I vote E, all the above. Is that what all the above is? E? Let's, I want to put this somewhere that is like more visible. This is the, I'll have to do it like a snot brick thing there. That's what I'll have to do. Frankly, there is no such thing as an illegal building technique. If you can make it works, you know? I know, gasp. Vab is our purist here, so. Let's get back up here. There we go. Right. So I need to put a snot brick here, and it can be like 390. Right, like that. Paisley, what are Pixie? What are you doing? Get out. So yeah, this'll. That's gonna fall off. That'll lean right like that. And I think that'll be good enough. So. Yes, you guys are neighbors. That is correct. All right. Or do I want to flip it over? If I let's try this actually. That can't do that. So that way does, nope. That way it will not work. It has to go this way. There we go. Cool. So that'll work. So yeah, this 390 I'm gonna put on up here. I don't think I have any. I don't think I have any snot bricks in here. That would be upside down unless I do it here. Nope, it's still going to be upside down. So let's add some little fun doohickeys to this. So this is like a classic jet engine part. So I'm going to put that on the side there. This actually has Lego on it, so I kind of want to snot brick for that as well. Just adding some random parts to it to make it kind of interesting. We'll beef this up too. Actually, oh, there we go. Snot brick. So it doesn't lean quite as far. I'm gonna put these here. Yeah, it'll be, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait. It's going to be very busy. There's going to be a lot of things going on. I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. All right, so we can put this on right here. There we go. 390. 36 bricks. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. How's everyone? That is a new person. Not sure who that is. It might be. You're right. I don't like the poll. So I told my wife she would not like the poll, simply because it's about chores. I'm doing great. Well, you've put a lot into that build. What can anyone say? No, I didn't see. Well, I saw you said E. Is that all the above? I'm trying to figure out what E would be. Oh, these are fun pieces. Let's add one of these to the side. All the above. All the chores are evil. All right, so good to see you, 36 Bricks. I hope you're doing well. That's upside. If that's upside down, that's a sad face. We want to. We would need a happy face, and that would it would have to be this way, and that would not work. So, yeah. Let's see. Here we go. Well, this is one of my favorite pieces that they always had. These are awesome pieces. Just the weird little eyeballs. Yes, some kind of. So this is my sign that goes in whenever I'm at an event doing a display. And in this case, I usually have one, the blue one that you see behind here. But because this TUBS event, we're doing both. I'm going to be displaying my my Hoth mock there. I'm in charge of keeping the UCS Death Star build moving along. So in order to do that, I'm going to need a sign to direct people and be like, hey, I'm not here, I'm doing this. And then a sign where I'm at to be like, hey, join in and, this. So I have two different signs I'm going to have to do today. This weekend. So this is our first, big event, ever that, we're doing as a LUG. That is our event, our own convention. TUBS is short for the Ultimate Brick Show. And they have these events. They've had one where it started in Marion, Illinois, Dayton, Ohio, and now Pittsburgh is where they're doing the third one. So we are the hosts for it, and even though it's done by TUBS, it is our event. So we're all getting ready for it. We're very excited. So yeah. Okay, I want to put this on. I don't want to cover up the number, so nope, that would cover up the number. I don't like that. Let's put it on his head. There we go. There we go, just for fun. All right. So yeah, the Ultimate Brick Show, look it up. I don't know where you're located. I appreciate you stopping by the way. Normally I'm doing some kind of build. I've been working on the, I started last week. Oh, okay. That's awesome. Whereabouts is your lugs at, or where are you located? Roughly. You don't have to be exact. Don't give us the address. I started working on the Ferrari, something I got from being a crew chief, and but I have to get ready for this weekend. So, also, really quick. Okay. All right. In Canton. That's nice. So what you do is you visit just when it's TUBS, whenever it's this event, and then you can go away, if that's how you. No, that's really cool. All right, let's do. Gotta do it. I know I did one Technic piece, but I need to do another one. So let's do this right there. What were the questions again? What were the questions? What questions? Questions? Too many questions. What was I asking? Oh, no. Oh, the question. We got 50% now. What is the poll at? I'm curious now. Ooh, laundry, vacuuming. Both have one vote. No one says dishes. That's interesting. Sorry. That's cool. What were the questions? What did I ask? I asked something. Oh, well, I'm assuming Southern California, you would have a lot of people for your lugs, so... oh, trash is the only one you do. Must be nice. Must be nice. Let's put this here. Ooh, you know what? That'll look better here because you can actually see what it is. That's an inverted piece, so... Oh, I was asking where you were from roughly. Obviously, don't give your real address, and then they just dislike it less than others. There's truth to that. And then, you know, just curious as to like you know, which ones you started or whatever like that. I'm assuming, again, Southern California, there's a lot of people around. I'm assuming there's a lot of Lego people that like to do that. I still need to put this on somehow. Ooh, I know what I'll use. There's a classic piece. Little bulldozer piece. All right. Have to ask. Does anyone know what this piece is from? Where it originally is from? This is a very, very amazing piece. High desert. Oh, geez. Oh, really? Oh, geez. A lot of drama. Drama is no fun. We have no place for it here. So, yeah, good question. How did you find the stream? Really, really curious. The algorithm can be really weird sometimes. But anyway, does anyone know what set this is from? What it originally is from? I have a few of these. But he's going to go up there because he is a very classic piece. We're going to put a tile piece there. Still need the... Oh, see? There, I got another one. There we go. There's the second 390. That goes on the helicopter. And a steering wheel. Steering wheel is always classic. Always classic. Let's put this, let's put it over on the side. Right in here. Yeah, glad you stopped by. I really, really appreciate it. I stream every Tuesday, and I'll be streaming this coming weekend, basically all day, as we're doing the Death Star build. So really, really appreciate it. Yeah. It wasn't from the 70s. It was from like early 80s. But yes, you are right. It is from a Santa set. It is the first Santa that they did. The very first Santa set that Lego ever did. It was using this face piece. So yeah. 12 official Lego stores. That is insane. So, interesting you mentioned BAM stores. We have never had in the Pittsburgh area, never had a BAM store. Ever. Like nothing. And then within this year, we're getting 3. All in the area, plus another Lego store. So we're getting 4 Lego stores that are not official Lego stores. It's going to be really cool. And it's going to hurt my wallet. I know it. Ooh, I got another one of them. I wonder what these are too. Fab, can you look that up? I'm sure these are in a couple sets, but I'm wondering what these are too. These are from specific. These are print. Nope, these are sticker. So they have a sticker on them, but they are very specifically placed. Interesting. So I don't know where they're from. See if you can look that up. Oh, and that's interesting, too. Not sure what this is from. The Lego truck? I don't have the Lego truck. So I don't know what this is, too. This is an old piece, so I'm not sure. Blowing up like crazy, yes. That's awesome. This is an interesting piece, too. Not sure what that's from, but kind of a cool piece. We'll put it here so people can see it. Still got to find a way to put that. I want to have it on a hinge, and I don't think I have my hinges here. definitely need an antenna. So yeah. LUG members and I do a pad wall adventure from time to... Oh, yeah. I've heard of doing those. We haven't done that yet, but I know we've talked about doing those. So that would be fun to do. Just go to the pick-a-brick wall, get a bunch of pieces, and then whatever you build, you know, have a contest, see what you can build. That would be cool. I think that would be neat. 8 stores in one day. Oh, gosh, that would be nuts. Oh yeah, absolutely. I appreciate that. I like just being able to talk to people about, and it doesn't have to be about Lego. Even though it is a Lego stream, like I like just finding out what people are up to, what's going on in your lives, that sort of thing. I think it's just fun to talk about that. And the only thing I try to avoid on my streams is politics. But anything else is, you know, anything that's like pop culture related, you know, whatever. Solid. They are both solid. So if there is a smaller Lego truck, see, I'm thinking the semi-truck, but yeah, talking to people is fun, and finding out what what drives people to do Lego and stuff. It's really cool. I'll put another jet engine up here. Let's get an arch. I don't have one of those yet. Oh, is there? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. I thought the Lego truck, the semi-truck, was the first one that they did. So, if that is the case, then that's what I have. Aha! This will work. Ooh, that's important too. So we need to use one of these. That's actually what I'll use. Hinges, tractor trailer. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say I don't have that set, so interesting. All right, so let us do. We'll put it. I can't put it in there, but I can put it on. Huh? No, that won't fit. Oh yeah, it will. So yeah, 1980. I'm gonna have to look that up because if I have these, ooh, I'm gonna have to see. That's the original Lego truck then. So, oh, look at that. That looks cool. So when I go to put in my poster, I'll put that in and then I can flip this up. It locks it in place. That is old. I had no idea there was a Lego truck. That is very interesting. All right. Oh, I wanted to do one more thing. No, I did this, so that's good. This is. I mean, these are headlights. Most people know what those are. But most people don't realize that this was how you did snot bricking before you did snot bricking. This is how you, a lot of times, because you would put a 2x1 piece on here, and that's as tall as a normal brick. But that's how you did enforced snot bricking before they had them. So, oh, that's a good piece. Here, let's do this. Get a couple other classic pieces. This is a classic piece. You don't see much anymore, though they used this recently to do a snot brick type technique. It was for Windows, I have it downstairs. The Hogwarts castle. They did it for the one window. So they used this. It was kind of interesting. When I saw them do that, I was like, what? That's weird. So, but yeah, you can actually make it do snot bricks with this. Actually, let's do that. Let's go here. Put that there. Let's put this here just for the fun of it. Classic car piece. 6009 cents. See, now I'm gonna have to go back and look at these numbers and look them up. So, thanks a lot. See if I can find one more headlight. Ooh. We got a goblet here. Goblet. And this If it was reversed, if it was black with the outside and then yellow in the middle, that would be from my favorite Classic Space series. Does anyone know what that is? Anyone know what that is? I am old, so. Mini Lego store. Oh, that's cool. An orange tram. That would be, I'll have to look it up. Definitely have to look it up. All right, goblet there. And put that there. All right. And I need to do something with this headlight piece. No, one ring, you stay over there. I only have the one. What should I do with it? Oh, you know what? Where's that smiley face? Smiley face. We'll do that. Even though I only have the one, we'll make the smiley face a smiley face. We'll make it right side. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, thank you. Always great meeting people that are, you know, that enjoy Lego. I have to say, this is a caveat. I mean, I enjoy Lego. I've loved Lego for a long time. I am disappointed with their quality lately. I'm actually, even though we're building the Death Star, I want it in a giveaway, so I wasn't expecting to get it, but I still don't like it. I think it's badly designed. But for the most part, Lego has done good quality-wise. I think it's starting to slip now, though, which is sad, but it is true. I think it is starting to slip a little. Let's put that there and put something else down below. What I want to put. We'll put this there. All right. There we go. All right. So I think we're good. All right. So this one's done. I think it looks pretty cool. Just a whole variety of different things that are Lego, a little greebling and stuff like that. Yep. And our Lego sign goes bling. Yep. Prices have gone up. Yep. And 30. Oh gosh. So Lumi Bricks, amazing stuff. Their figures need some work, but their stuff is incredible. Like the lights that they do, the creativity that they have, and the price is so good. I've done some other stuff. Mattel's bricks are very good. I've only done one set, but I'm going to do more. It's just, yeah, because of the price difference, you can't go wrong. And I don't. Now, Vab is a purist. He is a Lego purist, and he will stick with Lego, and that's perfectly fine. But like something like this. This is JM Bricklayer. This is 2,800 pieces. I got it for 20 bucks from somebody who got it for not too many things, for too much either. They just couldn't build it. So I got this for 20 bucks. Look at that. Just the picture of it looks pretty cool. So like for 20 bucks, how can you go wrong? You know, as long as the clicking is good. You know, how can you go wrong? So that will be done sometime. All right, let's switch to blue. All right, let's make this up. I know how you feel, and that's okay. I mean, you can feel that way all you want. I have no problem with that. All right, so I had other things that I was using to make this go back, and it looks like I don't know where they are. This was definitely more solid. We'll do this slightly different. That is going to lean too far back. So I'm going to have to... Ooh, let's see. Let's put these yellow pieces back. So... yes. Okay, now here. Vab, before you do that, before you get that, I don't know if you have a Costco membership. Or no, was it Sam's Club? Sam's Club, I think. One of those two. They have the Corvette and the blue car. Not the red one. I did the red one. I did the McLaren. But they have the blue car and the Corvette in a twofer pack for the same price as the Corvette. That's what you want to get. So, well, you know what? And that's actually a very good point. I want to do I want to take Lumi Bricks' bricks, like the light bricks, and do Lego sets for some of the stuff. Like, I don't know if you've seen the waterfall. That's like the cabin by the waterfall. Incredible. And like, how can, again, how can you go wrong? Stuff like that. Oh, we're going to get some good classic pieces. Ooh, this is a good space piece right there. Yeah, cockpit piece. Yeah, windows, yeah. Yeah. All right, so I want to change this, but I don't want to open it. Let's see, what can I do here? It's a green piece. I don't want a green. Oh, that's a classic piece. Another window. Haha. Found a door. Classic door. That's gotta go on. Alright, so let's do this. Then some idiot comes along and decides to resin print his own bricks and finds out the scaling to make and can't get it. Are you talking from experience, Fab? I'm not sure. I need to break this. You know what though? That's okay, because that is part of the learning process. It really is. And if you don't know, you don't know. I mean, like, it's something you work on and you figure out. And that's okay. Doesn't make you an idiot. Oh, that's an old piece. It's funny how the colors dictate what things are. Like this, I mean, you find these usually in blue, gray, and black because of classic space. Same with this, blue, gray, black. A lot of times, like hardly ever yellow. Like whenever they did a town one, they probably did eventually. But yeah, it's so funny to see how how stuff like that goes. All right, that is dirty, but I don't care. It fits perfectly, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, so we're going to no, that's awful. Well, I don't know what you're gonna do then, man. Don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know. My internet's usually pretty good, but I mean, buffering does happen. I apologize if it does, because I'm on like cable internet, so like it's usually pretty good. All right, here we go. Okay, let's have some fun. All right, yeah. No sleep. That's right. You must suffer with no sleep. Yeah, I'm looking because I have it displayed over here and over here on another screen just so I can see, and it did buffer a little bit, but that's okay. It does happen. Typically it's been YouTube actually lately that's just been like killing people's streams. It's really weird. I don't like it. they should be better, but they've been changing a lot of stuff, and it's not been good. No worry. No, I get it. It's good to check and find out. Ooh, that one has junk on it. Somebody painted that. There we go. That one's clean. That one's better. All right, so this will be another little flap here. This is classic. Put the door. Put the door there. Let's put our little flap here. There we go. All right, this needs to go on top of something. Let's do this. Oh yeah, we'll put that up here. There we go. Ah, oh, that's right. It can lean. It's gonna get a little top heavy, I guess. So I got to put more stuff that pulls it into the back, or lift. You know what? Let me lift these up just a little bit. Yep. And I've actually been seriously considering. I mean, like, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. I'm not doing this to make money. So I may actually switch it all to Rumble, because their stuff is getting really good. Yeah, it's just getting fantastic. So we'll see. I don't know for sure what I'm gonna do yet. All right, let's do this because this is a fun classic space piece right there. And this we have to put on. I'm gonna put that here on the side. So no, it isn't. And like, they've changed things so like you can get less subs, but you need more watch hours. So like, it's harder, especially for newer creators. I've only been doing this for 3 years, which seems like a long time, but like some people have been doing this for, you know, decades, obviously. So yeah, it's difficult. Put that right in the middle. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna flip it around. There we go. It's difficult for people that haven't been doing it for a while to break into things and stuff. That's why a lot of people do Instagram. You know, there's just other things that you can do now. So. Well, I knew it just wasn't something. I mean, like I've been watching Rumble for a while. I just didn't think about streaming onto it at all. But right now, because I'm using Prism, they changed their model. Go figure, because they want money, and so I can only stream to one platform at a time. I was doing it to both at the same time, and now I gotta fix that. Let's put that there. Still trying to figure out where I want to put this. I'm gonna kind of let it dangle off the side, I guess. Let's do this. Put that there. I'll put this on. Whee! All right, this is a cool classic piece. All right. Restream, yeah. Right, yeah, and I may, because of that. Now, see, the difference being Restream. Like, I think if you do Restream, you can't do all the fun stuff that I do here. You can do some of it, but I think it's more limited. Again, if you pay, unless you pay. So that's my thing. It's like I should not have to pay to do something simple. But I'm finding out more and more that like companies are like, no, we want more money, which is no surprise really. But all right, let's put this. Needs to go on somewhere cool. Let's put this down here. Come on. I gotta get it just right. There we go. Yeah, I need to look at all the options. I need to look at Restream. I need to look at all of them and just be like, all right, which one makes the most sense for what I'm doing, you know? So. All right. Let's see. What do I want to put there? I'm not sure. Let's see if I have any snot bricks. We got some fun things. Here we go. All right, we got some hinges, which are also classic space pieces. We also got this. That's a classic space. Actually, all the other extensions. Then you connect. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. It can. And that's the thing. This only allows me to hit a stream for one thing. But if Restream allows you to do two, like so it's not from like OBS, because this is essentially OBS. This Prism is essentially OBS. It's its own version. But I think it's better than OBS. But that's my own personal opinion. Classic space thing. We're gonna put this on there and have it rotate out, and then we're gonna put this on it so it can sit here, and then there it is. So yeah, I gotta look into all the different things again and see if I'm gonna stick with what I have been doing, or if and it might be like if I do switch completely to Rumble, then I'll be doing all the different things anyway. So just depends. There we go. Oh, see, now that's cool. That's one thing that I don't have yet, is having the combined. So I may switch. And Restream actually allows you to do multiple people better. Like you can pull in people a little bit easier, which would be nice. I've just been used to doing this. So we are almost at 9 o'clock. So we're almost halfway, done with the 2 hours, and this is going along. I want to show everybody real quick. This is my special intro. You won't hear anything from me. The stream won't end. It'll just it'll be different. You won't see chat or anything like that. But I want to show everybody the intro I've designed for this Death Star stream that's coming up this weekend. So here I'm going to show it real quick, and then we'll be right back to the live. So here we go. Hope you enjoy it. It's not very long, but it's something I designed. I couldn't use. Well, you'll see that things aren't the way they should be necessarily. You'll see nuances and differences between what I've created and the official versions, but obviously I don't want to get copyrighted. So here you go. I hope you enjoy.
Let's get building.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, it's just a very quick little intro, but I hope you liked that. It was fun to put together and figure out, to get the voice going, because Darth Vader does not say "let's get building," so I had to play around with that a lot. Yeah, it was fun to do. So thank you. All right, so let's do this. These are classic space pieces too, so we're gonna do a hinge. I still need snot. Oh no, I have snot bricks. Look at this. I can do this, and then have this here. Ooh. Let's combine the two. Nope, too far. There we go. There we go. Classic space piece helping its brethren. And then we got another one. We'll put. I don't know where we'll put that. I don't necessarily have to use this. I do want to use this though. Put that right there. Yeah, it was funny. So I was using some AI stuff to do the Vader thing, and the prompts are funny because like if you say do this, do this, or like you say, hey, Darth Vader turns around. It yells at you because it's like, I can't do this because that's a copyright thing. So it's like, all right. So make a figure that looks like Darth Vader turn around, So, yeah. Yeah, I was doing that the last couple days. It was fun to play around with and figure out. Let's do this. We'll put it sideways. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. Yeah, there are people lurking. That's okay. That happens. I don't ever. I mean, I'm just happy people are here. If they're using this, they're listening to my voice, and using it to kind of relax after a long day. I'm good with it. So. Oh yeah, I was excited. We have someone new here. So that's the question I normally ask whenever things aren't like all over the place. But that's the question I normally ask. What did you have for dinner? So what did I have for dinner? I had Thanksgiving for dinner. I had smoked turkey from this past year and stuffing. Really, really good. So tasty. There's a meat place that's not far from us here, and every year, like we're already planning our Thanksgiving meal by what they have available, and that's really good. So what do the rest of you have for dinner? Let me know. I think we're good. I think I've done enough putting stuff on that's different. Put that on there for the fun of it. No, we're going to join these together. While your powers come back. Alright, put that there. Put that there. Kind of want to put this on. Maybe we'll do this here. There we go. Just have it hang out there. There we go. Alright. Steak and potato. Fab, you're always having pizza. I'll tell you. Nothing new. Oh, you know what? I really want to put this piece on because, again, there's another classic space type piece. We'll put it on the side here. It can go up in the air, right? There we go. All right, cool. Move these out of the way. I think we're good. I think that looks creative and interesting and different. Definitely better than it was. So. All right. All right, so we got another hour. It's not necessarily we're going to take up the next hour. I lost my antenna. Oh no. So what are we going to do? Well, every Tuesday, yep. I need to go through some of these boxes. There's 2 of them. I need to go through here and make sure I have the pieces I need for Hoth, and organize them better. Like there are some things I'm not going to need, like this potentially, but it has pieces that I might need. So this was used as bracing for the Hoth base because we made it so it goes up on a hill now. So Keurig is all clean. I do need a tasty hot beverage, my lovely wife. Thank you. Here's Lugbug. She comes with us. We're the only ones that really get her. We have Lugdug, who is made out of wood, and then this is Lugbug, who is cute. And obviously she is 3D printed, so. Oh, Vab would like one. She is definitely coming with us. Maybe she'll be at the Death Star. Ooh, random scout trooper. I don't know why he's in there. Butter. I mean, they're things that go in here, but they look like sticks of butter, don't they? I actually love these pieces because they're perfect, perfect bracing. So, Post-it notes, which is good because that helps with making sure things are straight. Ooh, I didn't realize I had this many. This is from Brick Erie, but I have a bunch of Johnny stickers. So, if you want one of those, you'll have to come here. All right, this is for the train, because for Hoth we have the speeder going around the legs of one of the AT-ATs. Excuse me. I was going to hiccup, and I didn't want to do that. Let me organize this a little bit. Always have to, and like unless a thing goes very quickly, like from one thing to another, like always have to go through and be like, all right, what do I have? What do I need? This is important. Even though it says bag 8, this is not bag 8. This is actually my snow that I put around the AT-AT's feet. So this is very important. Because the feet of the AT-ATs are depressed into the ground. Oh, I know what this is. Silly me. So there is a Scout. I had these because I was advertising that Endor, the Battle of Endor, is coming next. Because I've been working on the because there's an Ewok here too. That's Paplo. I was advertising that, like, hey, Battle of Endor is coming next, which will have a lot of movement. All right, charger, because you always need a charger. Ah, there's the rest of the speeder bike stuff. It goes there. Oh, those are things for little Kirby's. More pieces. Sharpie. Oh, Sharpies are important. I know what needs to go in there. So, sticker with your Lego figure face behind a broken door with the text that says, "Here's JonnyBuildz." No, just "Here's Johnny." I mean, like, that works, right? Just "Here's Johnny," I think would work, right? What's this? Aha! I was like, that fell off. So, yeah. Alright, this is old school, by the way. This is from... So I do have, actually, the entire Ewok village. But this is old school speeder. A classic speeder, I guess you could say. Like how they used to do it. Oh, yeah. No, because I say on the thing that... like every one of my streams, if you look down at the bottom, I say that the Here's Johnny thing is copyright Weird Al. Yeah. So, I mean, I give credit. So, all right, now this. One second. Oh, tasty hot beverage. Thank you. Wait, what kind is it? Caramel hot chocolate. Ooh. But good. Very tasty. That right there. Lugbug is taking a drink. Alright, let me move this out of the way. And we got a box inside a box. In this box, I also have this. I didn't start drinking it though. But this is like that that poppy stuff, but this is their Christmas one, the cranberry fizz. It's very good. Very tasty. All right, so this box. Hey, it's Marcella. It's Marcella's sticker. I don't know if you. I don't know if you or you're still here. 36 bricks. I don't know if you're still here, but Marcella and Krista. I don't know if you watch Lego Masters, but they are in our LUG, and they were on this last season of Lego Masters. So really cool. All right, this is Brick Erie stuff. I don't need that. think, yeah, this goes to this. This is the module that through the internet. There you go. It can be better. This was like a little thing that someone gave when we were at Brick Fair. This was also Brick Fair. Someone gave those little tokens to say they liked my my setup. These are stickers and different things for my lights that I use, my brick stuff. I don't think there's anything else important in here. It's just most of the brick lighting stuff. Oh wait, my where is it? My 2x4 brick. Nope, that's not it. That's a different one. Empty bag. Don't need that. I think my brick though is in here. Hold on, let's look. Really got to clean this out. But anyway, this is what we use to open and close the doors for Hoth. I got a bunch of just random tiles in here, which is kind of funny. They're just blank. I do use them. But I thought we got a tile. At Brick Fair that was like a. Oh no, it was at Brick Erie. A lot of different. Man, I have way more of those things than I realized. Just in case something breaks. All right, let's get all this out. Ooh, this is important. So this is I didn't use it at Brick Fair. I just didn't have time. But this is the stuff that we use. Or no, I didn't use it at Brick Erie. But this is what the rope that is used in order to tie up the legs of the AT-AT. I am awesome, apparently. I like being told I'm awesome. Isn't it great whenever someone tells you you're awesome? I did. I wanted to make sure I had double of everything in case something broke, and because it was really the first time showing it this year. So, yeah. Okay, so those need to go in there. Okay. I wonder if the... Nope, it's not in there. All right. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I had enough of that. So, all right. So let's repack this. This goes in there. This is the power for it. These tiles go in here because I do use them. So the nice thing was too, like I bought all of these were like half price, like because they were moving on to their second edition of their Light My Bricks stuff, and so I got it for a really good price. So that was the way to do it, and you know, because they were doing it, it was like, all right, I will do this. So all right, don't need those random stickers. I don't know why those are there. Sticker app. Oh, I know why, because I did get stickers. I needed smaller stickers than what some of the things that our LUG uses offer, and so sticker app is what I used. So, all right, so I'm gonna put those on either side. Close that up. That's better. All right. All right, that frees up this box, makes it a little bit nicer. All right, cool. Oh wait, that needs to go back in. There we go. All right, that stuff's easier to find now. All right, we'll leave these guys here because I'm not gonna take them this time. So, Ewoks will stay there. Let's take a sip of my tasty hot beverage. Very tasty indeed. All right, so let's switch. I've got another box. I'm actually gonna move this back just a little bit so it's a little easier to see. All right, this is the important stuff, the other important stuff. Because this is like, as you can see, there's 2 train controllers here. I have various different things of like pieces for like the cannons and stuff. Some of these are just like I threw them into the bag because I wasn't sure where to put them. Stuff like that. All right. Again, we got to organize this. This has to go in there. So we'll do that first. This is the trolley that the speeder goes around on, and the speeder's down here. But this is the trolley that goes around the track and ties up the AT-AT. So this is one of the transformers. The other one's in the other box. And this is the Wampa Cave right here. So let's organize this a little bit better. Good thing I have a little tray here. What's this? Fire. Oh. So this is the box of fire. And what this is for is both explosions and whenever we do the... whenever we are displaying, one of our members, Will, gives me fire engines in order to have one of the AT-ATs be wrecked and on fire, and so the fire engines are there to put out the fire. So that's what that stuff is for. All right, this is... I appreciate that, Bubba. Ooh, this is going to be going with the snow. This is the sparkly part of the snow. So laundry is the worst chore by far. See, I don't mind laundry. I just forget about it. You know, like I put it in and then I forget about it. Not necessarily on purpose, though sometimes it is. But yeah, so. I appreciate that comment, though. That is good. So, not sure what those are for. So let me ask you this, Bubba, and you're brand new to the channel. I appreciate you being here. At least I don't recognize your name. What would you say you had for dinner? Because that's what everybody wants to know. That's the burning question here. All right, don't need those, but I'll keep those. These are the old school snow speeder. Just your handle? Okay, that's fine. That is fine. All right, so that goes there. Oh, you're the Lego. Oh, gotcha. Lego Man, haven't seen you around in a while. Good to see you. How are things? How are the things? There we go. Fix that. This is something new I added last year. It's nothing major, but it actually looks like the hook is actually shooting out, which is cool. Makes it a little bit more neat, like it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's because YouTube changed how they display things. So I have this. This is a backup track in case something happens with the current track. That's on the base plates already. So slide this out of the way so I can organize this better. Extra motor, because again, just in case. So YouTube made it so like the usernames are now shown as opposed to like, you know, the name you have picked or whatever. It's kind of goofy. All right. I didn't do it, so don't blame me. All right, so important tile pieces used, for snow, so that's good. Random white pieces, various other things. Put that in there. Need to get this out of there. This used to be the bag for the turrets, but it is no longer, so. So Lego Man, are you going to come to see us at TUBS? That's coming up this weekend. Big event, our event, and it's going to be, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing a Death Star build there at the same time we are displaying. And most of my time will be there at the build because I'm in charge of it, so. Should be fun. Alright, so this is the, put that in the other bag, so. Yeah, it's at the Monroeville Convention Center. There you go, now it's the Lego Man. So I think what it does is like YouTube changed things such that like it's showing your actual user account, and then you have to go in and actually be like, well, no, this is what I wanted to display as, which is silly because they could have just left things as it was, but you know, whatever. Whatever. YouTube changes things a lot. The snowfield, those are things I don't need. But I might have a use for this bag now, because these don't need to go in the big bag, and I can put the Wampa Cave now in the big bag. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of displayers. Like I believe I saw you at Brickfest the one time because you gave me my little award. Where is it? It's back over here. Here it is. You built that for me, I believe. I know, it's been a while. But anyway, I still have the award. I have it displayed on my thing. And Brickfest Live is no longer, it's no longer a thing, at least not for us. And this is going to be way better. This is going to have a lot of people displaying, way more than Brickfest Live did. There are going to be several Lego Masters there, and they're going to be doing different panels and stuff and signings, and also they're going to have other things. They're going to have other kinds of learning how to do different things with Lego. Some is going to be like photography, snap, snap, grin, grin, wink, wink, say no more. Some of it's going to be using Studio. Some of it's going to be just a whole host of things, and some of it's going to be trivia that is going to be hosted by some people. And my wife and I, are actually going to be leading a Lingo Bingo, which is Lego Lingo, and you have to cover a bingo board with the proper things for it. By the way, dear, since you're probably still listening, we need to print those out or something. I think. We might. We need to be prepared. So, that is fine. I can just take these apart, put them here in the bottom. We got that. We got the spare cart, which I've never had to, even in a weekend long thing, or a 3-day weekend thing, which is what Brick Erie is. I've never had to replace the car. It's always gone and made it. So I guess there's not. I guess the speeder doesn't do that much weight, and so it's able to handle it. So that's cool. All right. So we got our 2 controllers. Goes in. They can both go right there. That's good. Oh, this is way better. The track still has to go in, but that's okay. I got room for that. Music, trying to make all state. Oh, that's awesome. No, trust me, I know. All state, yeah. Marching, that's awesome. What do you play? Out of curiosity, what do you play? I'm not sure. I don't think I ever knew what you played as far as like an instrument goes. But that is really awesome that you're going for that, and I hope you make it. I hope you do it, because that is quite an accomplishment. I know how hard it is to get into that stuff. Percussionist. I do the marching. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Lug bug. Where are you going to fit? Who are you going to call? Let's put it in this way. There we go. Perfect. All right. All right. Now I know for sure I have the stuff that I'm going to need for this. So. Yes, I mean, like, I still have my instrument, but I played trombone for many, many, many years. So all the way from, like, 5th grade on through college, and then I did a little bit of independent stuff or whatever, but, like, yeah, I played trombone for all that time, so, yeah. So I really enjoyed it. I did marching, concert, jazz bands. I did all of them. With Geneva College, we actually went around and did jazz band at different locations and things like that. It was a lot of fun. Tasty hot beverage is so good. What was I gonna look for? Well, let me bring these back up. Since I almost tore them apart. There we go. This is what we were working on earlier. Oh no, I lost one of the things. Oof. Oh no, X-Wing down. So yeah, I played trombone for a number of years. I don't know, you can calculate it. It's my day off, so. Whenever what's cold? Oh, yeah. There are people that are just naturally good at certain things, you know, and that's, you know, I was always good at trombone. Like, it was funny, like, in 5th grade, like, they find out what you want to play, you know, like it, you know, whenever you're figuring out, you're choosing your instrument. And so what they do is they test you a little bit here and there, and they say, like, you know, hey, you know, try to do this, try to play the drums, try to do it in this pattern, da-da-da-da, and then they'll be like, all right, now try to play this, da-da-da-da, all right, what do you want to do? And I could do anything. Like, I could have done trumpet, I could have done, you know, tuba. I could have done drums. To me, it didn't really matter. Oh, tasty hot beverage. Yes, when it is a little chilly up. So, but they asked. They were like, "What do you want to play?" And to me, it didn't really matter what I played as long as I played something. So I said, you know, hey. What do you guys need more of? And they said they always needed more low brass, especially trombones. And I was like, all right, well, I'll play trombone. And that's how I chose it. You know, I didn't say, you know, I really want to do this. You know, I just said, you know, I'll do whatever you guys need. So, and then I just stuck with it. And whenever I chose, it was only me and another guy that were in it all through middle school. So. Oh, that's fantastic! You are amazing. That is very awesome of you for doing that. So that is cool. So Lego Man, you didn't get to see, so I'll show you real quick. This is the Death Star intro that I designed. Things are familiar, but they're not exactly like what they should be. Simply because of copyright that I didn't want to have happen. So here, I'm going to show you this. Take a look real quick. It's only 8 seconds, but it's just fun. So here.
Let's get building.
Here we go. I think that's pretty cool how it turned out. I'm just really tickled that it all came together nicely. I got the voice good. I had to go through like I think like 25 or 30 iterations of the voice in order to get it exactly how I wanted it. but to have it say what I wanted it to say and everything, you gotta play around with stuff. Oops. I used AI to an extent, and some other video tools. Ooh, this is better. I used some other video tools to do it and to make it be all it could be. There we go. Let's do this. There we go. Fix that. So there we go. Perfect. So yeah, that was fun to do. That took a little bit of time, playing around with different things, but it worked out, and I think it turned out really good. I can't wait for people to. Well, I mean, like for me to design that simple of a thing, even with all the tools that are available, would have taken a good week to 3D render those couple things and stuff like that. When I could give it a prompt and adjust the prompt and make it, be, what I, want it to be. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of AI for being able to do stuff like that. That is, makes it neat for me to be able to do something really cool for my stream. I think, it's really cool. What they're doing with a lot of it, where they're deep faking a lot of celebrities and stuff like that, making them say things that they don't actually say. I am not a fan of that. And it's going to make it tougher to be able to say, oh, so-and-so said this. Well, no, they really didn't. They made that up. And well, wait, you can't prove it. Well, no, you can. You have to look for certain things. But it is getting harder and harder to be able to make that stuff happen. So it's just the world we live in, I suppose. So, but yeah. All right, well, we got some things built. It is very, very difficult nowadays. And so a lot of the issue ends up being, and this will just be my simple soapbox thing, no politics, but because of that, you can't everyone wants to be first, be first to break the story, first, whatever, and because of that, you have to be very careful about being first, because now it's how do you know? It's really difficult, and everyone has to pretty much police themselves now, or ignore it completely, one or the other, and just you just that's all you can do. It's really, really, really awful. Yeah. Ooh, I had one of those. You know what? I'll put that on too, just because it's fun. It kind of matches, mirrors. I have a blue one over there, so that's kind of cool. All right. Well, I have some other things to clean up, but that's in the other room and stuff like that. And there's a lot to get ready for this weekend for TUBS, because of so much stuff that's happening, both with I'm doing, I'm streaming the entire, Death Star build. Hey, you are? How you doing tonight? Good to see you. I have a tasty hot beverage here. It's caramel. What is it? Caramel hot chocolate, which is really tasty, and it's good for a cold day. You are here in time just for me to be done. But we worked on cleaning up the. Let me see if I can find something for that. Hold on. I want to make that show up a little bit better. I got to use those somehow. I got flowers. I don't have flowers on anything. That's the headlight. I might use that for that instead, but I like the smiley face here. I don't know. Oh, gotta get that too. That's a seat. That's a very classic piece. We'll put that on top of Santa's head. Oh no, you're fine. I gotta find. Those are brand new. I gotta find flower stem things. So I'll have to find those and put on the flowers. That'll be unique and different. Yeah. So yeah, TUBS is going to be very, very busy. For me doing double duty. I mean, like, I'll be mostly at the Death Star build, but I'm taking care of building architecting the Death Star build as a whole, and also keeping the flow going of the other two, the other table where we'll have 2 builders at a time working on the other module parts and putting those together, and then we bring them to the main part and put that together, and so it's just going to be a lot of back and forth and things. We'll be streaming the whole thing. It's going to be a lot of work, but a lot of fun too. So yeah, tune in. It's going to TUBS itself starts at 10. I think I'm going to start my stream at 9:45 just to make sure everything's flowing, make sure it's good, and just kind of get things situated, make sure everything's focused. Because we have meetings right before everything opens, so oh man, it's good. it's a lot. It's going to be a lot of work, and yeah, but it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be cool to do our first really big event. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. A lot of people are looking forward to it. I think we have close to 70-ish displayers, which for our venue is full. Like it's packed. It's going to be packed with lots of people for this, and different sections. I'm not sure how they have it cordoned off, but the map shows like we have different groups in all these different areas. And like I said, there's talks going on. There's going to be like things about like, hey, how do you make, how do you do this in Lego, or like what Vab does with Studio, how do you do that, like techniques for doing those kind of things. How about photography, how to make Lego look really good whenever you're photographing it and stuff like that. So yeah, a lot of fun coming up to be had. So looking forward to it, and it's going to be a busy weekend, and then I'm going to be pooped. I'm going to be very tired. So all right, it is 9:30, so let us call it a night. I will show just because I love how it came out, I will show the Death Star intro one last time, and yeah, then we will be out. So as always, may the brick be with you. Oh, and I have to announce this a little bit more. I'll be announcing this officially this weekend, but so my phrase has always been keep on building, and Vader says that, but I'm changing that a little bit to keep on building and blessing, because I got blessed with out of nowhere the Lego Death Star, so we're gonna get to build it. I've had a lot of blessings in the past, and I'm gonna start giving back because I have a lot of Lego. There's some of it I don't need, so I'm gonna start giving back and giving it to people. Some I'll sell, but some of it I'm going to give away. Like we're doing an auction thing. I have a Spider-Man, the Marvel Spider-Man thing, big wall hanging set or whatever that they did. Didn't sell very well, but it's got a lot of pieces and stuff, so I'm giving that to auction, and that's going to a veterans group, all the proceeds of whatever gets sold. So we're doing that. So we got an auction coming up. We've got a yard sale where I'm selling some sets that I don't need anymore. But I want to give back to people the stuff that I really don't need to have. And so, yeah. So, as always, may the brick be with you, and keep on building and blessing. We'll see ya. Have a good one. See you Saturday.
Let's get building.